This year, I think we have to think about the history, which means the Korea Biennale already has been doing 20 years. So this 20 years very important for ceramic history, contemporary ceramic history in the whole world. I think if we talk about 20 years development from in the whole world, not just ceramic or art. Let's talk about the high tech. High tech that's a big influence to whole world, to the lifestyle, almost to everybody in the developed countries. People all talk about the smartphone and also talk about AI, the automatic driving cars. All this kind of thing actually impact our life and impact people's the thinking or lifestyle, many things. Of course, the ceramic has been changed a lot during the past 20 years. So I think Korea International Ceramic Biennale did a great job. Actually, it's kind of recorded all these changes during the past 20 years, which means the lifestyle changed and people want to go back. People all think about the older time, people, all these handmade, or we call it handmade. People like use hand to make things, make their own clothes or make their own furniture. These days, all these are disappeared, but clay is the material that people to achieve something by themselves, use their own hands. This exhibition, I think, provides all kind of medium, material, concepts. It's variation and different cultural background. That's really great. I think it's kind of like a miniature of ceramic for whole world. So that's something really great. For me, this is first time to be the juror as this exhibition. I have been participating many other exhibition as jury or curator in Europe, in Italy, and in China or other countries. So compared with the others, I would say we can tell the scale. Usually in the past, we say, okay, this is a good piece, usually just a small piece or 2 or 3 small pieces put together. This from one artist. But today you see in the exhibition hall, there are a lot of huge pieces, a group of pieces, more than one. I would say sometimes like 8 or 10 pieces together, so occupy a large space. What we call more like installation. Then some pieces grew up on the floor. Then some pieces falling, hanging from the ceilings. So that is really good thing. We can tell the direction, a new direction. The visual shock very important. The power for the vision very important. If you put a small piece in the exhibition hall, almost you feel nothing, right? So that's probably we can say a new direction. Another thing I want to say for this year, the host exhibition has online and on-site. So this is really a good idea. I think for many artists, young artists, or for some reason, for financial problem or for the time schedule, because I believe many teachers, they have to stay in the school. They have to teach, or some people have job, but they won't able to come to see the exhibition. But now we have all these program, on site and online. Then people can share to the friends or students or local community. So it's a good thing to share and expand this exhibition in global size. I would say first we try to avoid any repeating image or style or artworks. Repeating artists, no problem, but we try to avoid the similar pieces compared to the past 20 years. So this is very good. The team working here very professional, very efficiency. They provide all this material, so we have a chance to go back to see all these prize winner during the 20 years. So we try to avoid any similar pieces. Usually, if we judge a piece, first we consider the knowledge, the skill, how you use the material, also the personal statement, which means you have your own voice from your heart, from your culture. Be creative and innovative. Again, the visual power very important. Then sometime I have to mention this happened in other jewelry team when I work with someone in China, people from different country. Usually we say East Asia, like China, Japan, or Korea. We have similar culture background. Then Western, usually we refer to European and American. They probably have different opinion. It sometimes happens because, let's say, sometimes European people, they see what they usually see, the artwork, probably we don't see much. Then European people probably see some Chinese pieces or Korean pieces. Oh, this is very nice, very new, but it could be sometimes nothing new for us. It happens in different occasions. So we have to open our vision. We have to look at different culture, different exhibition. We really have to open our vision to see all kind of exhibition as more as possible. Yeah. So we have the knowledge to know this good or bad, or could be accept or not accept. I think the host organization did a great job. Usually, for me, I have been participating in different events. What I judge, usually we see the hardware, which means the exhibition hall or architecture or space, all these kind of thing we call the hardware. Something there, you have good facility, you have a nice building, enough space for the exhibition. Then also the software, which means people, the team work there, they have enough experience, have enough knowledge and professional skills. All these kind of things I think are very important to make exhibition successful. Then probably the third thing is the budget. What I feel here, everything is the best compared to any other exhibition or events. This are really great. One thing probably you can do is outdoor sculpture, like a public sculpture. This will be good too. People can see the artwork by the street or pass by in the car, even don't need to get out. The idea comes from when I was Turkey. There was a ceramic events. They let people to make ceramic piece, everything for outdoor, a huge scale. Everything you finish, you left the piece in the city, not in the indoor, not inside the exhibition hall. They leave the piece everywhere around the city, so every people in the city, they can see the artwork. So this is really make big differences. So I think probably in the future, Korea Foundation can think about let people make more pieces for the outside, for the as public art. These days, because of the internet, whole world linked together, so it's no boundary to anyone in anywhere. So we can all reach the whole world just through the cell phone. But I would say there are still some cultural boundaries based on the language or culture. For example, I would say, smartphone or internet provide instant translation right now, so everybody can understand the other languages. That should be no problem. But if we talk about the culture, I would say, for example, we use English in the most, right? English language is used in British and American. That's two things, two big areas. So we see a lot of materials. We use the English as most international meetings or conference. But I have to remind everybody, actually, we participate in meeting like UNESCO. They use first language French. This kind of thing is different. I would say French language has a big influence also to Africa. So then if we go to South America, their whole territory, most people speak Spanish. And of course, Spanish language, they form same culture circle. It's sometimes not just language, also the way of thinking is linked together. I would say for East Asia, for people between Japan, Korea, and China, we can talk through eye. We can understand each other, through eye contact. So that kind of thing, I would say, if in the future, this organization, Korea Foundation, they can provide more language, not a lot, but sometimes like application form or online information with the title in different language, so that people easy to access, easy to feel comfortable to go inside, to click, to open the website. That kind of thing, I would say, this could be changed little by little. You don't have to translate everything, but just the title, so make people comfortable and easy to understand. That's what I'm thinking. I was born in China, but I live in California. I have many Korean friends. I learn a lot of things from them. At least I can 감사합니다. I would say what I feel Korean people are very active. The culture very powerful. We learn a lot of things. Even I feel like some kind of lost culture from China when we found in Korea. Then I would say use the internet, use the events like this. It's a big opportunity to share your culture, to learn, and we all share our culture and learn culture from the others. We need to appreciate each other. It's two-way traffic, not just one way, not just promote my own culture, but also we learn from the others. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. I would like to say to all these artists, all these visitors, I would say whenever you are, you may be able to come here to see the real artwork. Maybe you live far away or in the remote village, you won't able to come here in person, but you're still able to see online. That's good thing. You can see all this artwork through your cell phone, through your smartphone. So I would say the most important is to participate, to share what you see, what you think, on-site and online. Sometimes leave your voice, leave your comments for others. And I would say these days, whole world just like a big family we call the ceramic cultural community. Thank you.